Nothing but 45s.
Welcome to another edition of Nothing But Old 45s. I'm your host, Larry Kratka, and every show is designed to bring you the very best hit records from the 1970s through the 1990s. You'll hear rock and roll, soul, and maybe a few country crossover hits every now and then. You never know. I'll be playing both 45 RPM records and some album tracks, and you may actually hear a few scratches on some of those records from time to time. I'll also be giving you a little information about the songs and artists, plus a little bit of music trivia every so often. So, let's get going. Let's get to work.
Can't you see me standing here? I got my back against the wrecking machine. trick me now. You know I want it so bad. You know I need it, I can't believe it. So come on, baby, please believe it. Got to give it to me. You got to give it to me. Got to give it to me. Got to give it to me. You've been bugging me every night now. You say you want it right now. I can't get through it, you know I can't get to it. So come on, baby, please. Got to get it up. Come on, you got to get it up. You got to get it up. You got to get it up. Baby, got to give it to me. You got to give it to me. You got to give it to me. You got to give it to me. Why keep me cold when it's so warm inside? Come on, baby, your love is too good to hide. Oh, yeah.
Welcome to another edition of Nothing But Old 45s, and both of my turntables are ready to roll. By the way, you're listening to the 45 RPM single of Give It To Me. There was actually a 12-inch single which went quite a bit longer. It reached only number 30 on the Billboard Hot 100 record chart in 1973. Now, this was at a time when the J. Geils Band was still struggling to achieve real commercial success, which they finally did with their number one hit in 1981, Centerfold. I'll open the set with a very recognizable hit record from Van Halen, Jump, which hit a solid number one on all sorts of record charts around the world in 1981 and was played over and over 24 hours a day on the MTV cable channel. In fact, it's the opening keyboard segment which makes that song jump out of the speakers at you. Boy, you know what song that is as soon as you hear that. Now, for those of you who play keyboards, I'll bet you know how complicated that opening segment actually is.
WTBR. Nothing but old 45s flashing back. 1988.
Put a little love in your heart, and the
Nothing like getting a little physical on the radio, huh? Hey, it's exercise. That was a totally different hit record at the time for Olivia Newton-John. Physical, which hit number one for the Australian singer in the fall of 1981. The MTV video of Physical went viral on MTV, which had just switched on their 24-hour video cable channel. I mean, who could forget Olivia Newton-John, kind of like the girl next door, in that exercise outfit with a white sweatband on her head? I opened the set with a more sedate song from Annie Lennox and Al Green, Put a Little Love in Your Heart, which hit number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100 singles chart in 1988. Annie Lennox had had several hits with the Scottish group The Eurythmics, but teaming up with the legendary soul singer Al Green and recording Jackie DeShannon's 1969 hit was pure magic. The song was also included in the Bill Murray motion picture, Scrooged.
Nothing but old 45s.
Nothing could go wrong. Now I know.
no mistaking the unique sound of Boston and one of their many hits, Peace of Mind. It only landed at number 38 on the Billboard Hot 100 Singles Chart in 1977. Peace of Mind was the third single released from that blockbuster-selling, self-titled first album and got a lot of airplay. In fact, radio programmers were playing tracks off the first Boston album any chance they got. Boston has been called a staple of classic hits and classic rock stations around the world. I opened the set with one of the many hits from Genesis, Invisible Touch from 1986. Invisible Touch hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 Singles Chart and was one of 17 hit singles the British group had between 1978 and 1992. Invisible Touch was their only number 1 hit.
Nothing but old 45s, flashback.
WTBR.
Bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride it where I like. You say black, I say white. You say bar, I say bite. You say shark, I say him. And Jaws was never my scene, and I don't like Star Wars. You say Rose, I say Royce. You say God, give me a choice. You say Lord, I say Christ. I don't believe in Peter Pan, Frankenstein, or Superman. All I wanna do is rise, rise, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle. Races are coming your way, so forget all your duties. Oh yeah. Fat bottom girls, they'll be riding today, so look out for those beauties. Oh yeah. On your marks, get set, go. You say John, I say Wayne, hot dog, I say cooler man. I don't want to be the president of America. I say smile, I say cheese, Cartier, I say please, income tax, I say Jesus. I don't want to be a candidate for Vietnam or Watergate. 'Cause all I want to do is bicycle, yeah, bicycle, yeah, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle, bicycle. Come on, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride it where I like.
You can ride your bicycle anywhere you want, Freddie Mercury. I just saw the movie Bohemian Rhapsody for the umpteenth time. It's a story about the British supergroup Queen and Freddie Mercury. So I just had to finish off the first half of this edition of Nothing But Old 45s with something from Queen. And that was Bicycle Race from 1978, part of a double-sided hit single that landed at number 24 on the Billboard Hot 100 Singles Chart. The other side of the record was Fat Bottom Girls. Now, since the movie Bohemian Rhapsody came out, the sale of Queen music has skyrocketed. A whole new generation discovering Queen. And it was an amazing movie to begin with. Hey, I'm going to take a break. I need a cup of coffee after that one. Be right back for the second half of Nothing But Old 45.
Nothing but old 45's laugh track.
Way back in prehistoric times, there were great big dinosaurs. And little bitty dinosaurs. Big leather birds. And a whole bunch of little creatures whose names are now a lot bigger than they were. And there was man. Not like you and me, but stupid-looking, hunched-over fellows still trying to get the hang of their opposing thumbs.
Ugh, morph.
Now, these super intellects could tell that these big dinosaurs were vegetarians and wouldn't be the least bit interested in eating a man. At least, most of them wouldn't.
Ugh, bummer.
So man decided to use them for transportation, but it had its drawbacks. They weren't very fast. And would more than occasionally sit on their passengers.
Uh-oh.
After the big freeze, Henry Wham I discovered that the old beast had turned themselves into a volatile composition that could itself be turned into gasoline. Pumping that composition out of its subterranean hiding place became a standard practice. And that's where Henry got the name for his filling stations, which he called Whamco's Substandard Service, and charged big bucks at that. But he still didn't have the hang of his opposing thumb.
Ugh.
Just a thought for you to remember the next time you throw out your hard-earned cash to fill the beast that you ride along the Whamco way.
You've all seen or heard about those amazing bamboo steamers that save you time and energy in the kitchen, and boy, aren't they great. But maybe you felt they just didn't have enough class to fit into your culinary collection of gastronomic gadgets. Well, now Whamco has the answer for all you snooty servers. Introducing the all-new Bamboozle Steamer. It's overrated and priced to match. A bamboo steamer is composed entirely of bamboo that grows in a rainforest and could contain a number of bugs and other vermin that any conscientious cook can live without. But the amazing Bamboozle Steamer is made out of chicken wire and burlap and specially treated with chemicals so strong that every meal is virtually guaranteed germ-free. And just look at what you can do with the Bamboozle Steamer. Cook a full-course meal on a Sunday, and you can steam the leftovers till hell freezes over or till your family leaves home. What a savings that would be. And bread that's hard as a rock, instantly transformed into a mushy dough that can be baked again for a feast your family won't soon forget. Fish that's cooked in the ordinary way comes out flaky and tender, hard to keep on a fork. But with the Bamboozle Steamer, this same fish comes out in bite-sized wads that will cling to a fork like tar on a Ford's fender. Isn't that amazing? Hard to get the kids to eat their vegetables? With the Bamboozle Steamer, they won't know what it is, so you can spoon it out on their plate in perfect proportions. Ordinary steamers lock in the flavor, but with the Bamboozle Steamer, the odor will go all over the house, bringing your entire family together in the kitchen searching for the smell. What a great family gift. And if you order today, we'll also send you this wooden spoon. Here's how to order.
And $49.95 to Bamboozle Steamer, Route 12, Atlanta, Georgia. That's $49.95 to Bamboozle Steamer, Route 12, Atlanta, Georgia. Or call 555-STEAM. That's 555-STEM.
WTBR.
Nothing but old 45s flashing back. 1986.
Welcome back to the second half of this edition of Nothing But Old 45s. That's Canadian rocker Bryan Adams and his number 6 hit from late 1984, Run to You. Bryan Adams hit the record charts in 1983 and kept on producing hit records right through 1996. And along the way, he won a lot of awards and nominations, including 15 Grammy Award nominations. Not bad. I opened the set with John Cougar Mellencamp and his 1986 tribute to 60s rock, R.O.C.K. in the USA. The song not only honored rock and roll artists of the 60s, but many other hitmakers, including James Brown and Jackie Wilson. A music video was released in 1986 and played over and over again on MTV. And you can still see that music video on the internet website, YouTube.
Nothing but old 45s instrumental hits.
I just listened to that in earphones, and there is no better experience. Instrumental records were popular in the 50s and 60s, but started dying off in the 1970s. But one instrumental hit record from the 70s stands out above the rest, and you just heard it. Frankenstein from the Edgar Winter Group. It hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 singles chart in 1973, both in the United States and Canada. Edgar Winter played many of the instruments on the song, which contains a rare double drum solo.
Nothing but old 45s, flashback, 1982.
WTBR.
The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. The lake, it is said, never gives up her dead when the skies of November turn gloomy. With a load of iron ore, 26,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty. That good ship and true was a bone to be chewed when the gales of November came early. ship was the pride of the American side, coming back from some mill in Wisconsin. As the big freighters go, it was bigger than most, with a crew and good captain well seasoned, concluding some terms with a couple of steel firms when they left fully loaded for Cleveland. Then later that night when the ship's bell rang, could it be the north wind they'd been feeling? The wind in the wires made a tattletale sound, and the wave broke over the railing. And every man knew, as the captain did too, 'twas the witch of November come stealing. The dawn came late and the breakfast had to wait, when the gales of November came slashing. When afternoon came, it was freezing rain, in the face of a hurricane west wind. When supper time came, the old cook came on deck saying, "Fellas, it's too rough to feed you." At 7 p.m. a main hatchway caved in. He said, "Fellas, it's been good to know ya." The captain wired in, he had water coming in, and the good ship and crew was in peril. And later that night, when his lights went out of sight, came the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn the minutes to hours? The searchers all say they'd have made Whitefish Bay if they'd put 15 more miles behind her. They might have split up or they might have capsized. They may have broke deep and took water. All that remains is the faces and the names of the wives and the sons and the daughters. Lake Huron rolls Superior sings in the rooms of her ice water mansion. Old Michigan steams like a young man's dreams, the islands and bays are for sportsmen. And farther below, Lake Ontario takes in what Lake Erie can send her. The iron boats go, as the mariners all know, with the gales of November remembered. In a musty old hall in Detroit they prayed in the Maritime Sailors' Cathedral. The church bell chimed till it rang 29 times for each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. Superior, they said, never gives up her dead when the gales of November come early.
That is the story of the ill-fated Great Lakes freighter ship, the Edmund Fitzgerald, as performed by Gordon Lightfoot. Now, the true story of the Edmund Fitzgerald landed at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 singles chart in 1976. Here's how it went. The bulk carrier was traveling on Lake Michigan when it sank during a storm on November 10th, 1975, with the loss of all 29 crew members. The ship's bell was recovered from the wreck in 1995 and is on display at Whitefish Point, Michigan. A replica of the bell was engraved with the names of the 29 sailors who lost their lives and placed at the site of the wreck. I opened the set with a song that sounds like it's from the 1950s, but it's from 1982. Rock This Town from the Stray Cats. The rockabilly song landed at number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100 singles chart during the fall of 1982. Well, I have time for one more short song. So, on turntable number 2, I queued up Casey and the Sunshine Band, something they did called Boogie Shoes. Can't get much shorter than that, huh? And still have a song. That was Casey and the Sunshine Band and their 1978 hit, Boogie Shoes. Actually, it was never meant to be released as a single at all, and was originally the B-side of Casey and the Sunshine Band's number 1 hit from 1976, Shake, Shake, Shake. But when Boogie Shoes was added to the soundtrack of the movie Saturday Night Fever, well, it was quickly released as a single. Well, this edition of Nothing But Old 45s is over. I had a lot of fun playing these records. Give us a like on Facebook. I'd love to hear from you. I'm Larry Kratka, your host. Talk to you next time. Take care.
Nothing but old 45's classic rock hits. Class of 1969.
Welcome to a Nothing But Old 45's Classic Rock Hits Class of 1969 special, a musical and historical review of that year. I'm Larry Kratka, your host for this special, and I'll be playing a lot of hit records from 1969 because that could be the year you graduated from high school or college. Maybe you got married and started a family. In either case, 1969 may be special to you. During the show, I'll be presenting some amazing historical facts about 1969, and some of them will really jog your memory. So, get ready for an hour of great music on this Classic Rock Hits Class of 1969 special.
you need. Yeah.
Once again, welcome to our Classic Rock Hits Class of 1969, a musical review of that year. You just heard Steppenwolf and their number 10 hit from 1969, Rock Me. Steppenwolf was riding high on the huge success of their first two hits, Born to Be Wild and Magic Carpet Ride, but they would never capture that excitement again. The LA rock band would stop having top 40 hits by the early 1970s. I opened the set with a British band that was labeled hard rock right from the beginning. I opened the set with the Led Zeppelin and something they did back in 1969, Whole Lotta Love. FM radio stations back then were playing the album track a lot, but the AM top 40 radio stations were playing an edited-down version of the song. It was a lot shorter, but the song made it to number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100 record chart in 1969. Historically, in 1969, Neil Armstrong was the first man to walk on the moon during the Apollo 11 mission in July of that year. The Pontiac Firebird Trans Am was introduced and immediately became one of America's iconic muscle cars. It was also featured in the movie Smokey and the Bandit in 1977.
Nothing but old 45's classic rock hits. Class of 1969.
Now, back in 1969, a whole bunch of new recording edits were coming at our radios, and here's one of them. Bob Seger.
But you know I ain't shy.
over me. He back production. He got walrus gumboot. He got on no sideboard. He want spinal cracker. He got feet down below his knee. Hold you in his armchair. You can feel his disease come together right now over me. He roller coaster, he got early warning, he got muddy water, he want mojo filter. He said 1 and 1 and 1 is 3. Got to be good looking 'cause he's so hard to see. Come together right now over me. Come together, yeah. 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 Come together,
That's one of those Beatles songs that everybody knows. That was their number one hit record from 1969. Come Together. The song was from their Abbey Road album, both the single and the album, huge sellers. The Beatles had been on our radio since 1964, and it seemed like they can do no wrong. I opened the set with Bob Seger and his first hit record back in 1969 called Ramblin' Gamblin' Man. It landed at number 17 in January of that year, bringing the music of Bob Seger to a big audience ready for a new rocker. As we know, Bob Seger went on to become a legend in his own time. And by the way, the Bob Seger song you heard was from his live Bullet album. Historically, in 1969, the famous Woodstock Music Festival was held between August 15th and 18th in upstate New York. And it drew almost 500,000 music fans to hear some incredible hard rock music. Jimi Hendrix, Grateful Dead, Santana, and this group, the Jefferson Airplane. This is my Woodstock set on this class of 1969.
Hey, you need a raising of the people of
Those two songs recorded at the most famous rock concert ever, Woodstock, and that took place during the summer of 1969. No mistaking the sound of Jimi Hendrix. And that track, called Foxy Lady, recorded live at the Woodstock Music Festival in upstate New York in 1969. The song wasn't new. It was actually first heard in 1967 when it appeared on the Are You Experienced album, but I played it because it was performed at Woodstock. I opened the Woodstock set with the Jefferson Airplane and a song they performed to wake the audience up one morning called Volunteers. The song was something new to the Woodstock audience because it hadn't been released by the Jefferson Airplane just yet. It would come out in November of 1969.
Nothing but old 45's laugh track.
And on this comedy break, I dug up something from 1969. In fact, here's Rodney Dangerfield on the old Ed Sullivan Show.
How do you do? How are you? Oh, I'll tell you, it's nice being here again on the Ed Sullivan Show, you know. Yeah, I noticed lately when I walk in the street, people starting to recognize me, you know. And I'll tell you, it's a funny thing, you know. A lot of people know me, but they don't know my name. And they give me credit when I know my own name. And they look at me and say, hey, what's your name again? I say, Rodney Dangerfield. They say, right. I don't know, I tell you, I can't figure people out. I remember years ago I had my fortune told. I went to a gypsy. Yeah, the gypsy told me a big blonde was going to come into my life. The next day, my girl left me for a Swede. I don't know, girls, they always gave me a hard time. There was one girl I took out. As soon as I met her, I liked her, you know. I said to her, I says, you believe in love at first sight? She looked at me. She said, not from this first sight. Tell you though, it's nice here though, you know, television. Every time I'm on a show like this, I can't help but think of the nightclubs I used to work. The tough places. You know, places like Rosario's Rocket Room, Dominic's Atomic Bar and Grill, Levine's by the Sea. Oh, what a place that was, Levine's by the Sea. I mean, opening night, I couldn't find a stage. They told me to do my act where the water is shallow. I went over to Levine. I asked him, I said, how long do you want my act to run? He told me to stay there till the tide comes in. I'll tell you, though, it's nice to hear you laugh, you know? I mean, because where I live, there's no laughs. You know where I live. I live here in New York on the west side. Tough neighborhood, tough. In fact, last week I was held up, and I had a very unusual experience. I was held up by an old man. And I'll tell you, if you ever want to get held up, it's the only way. By an old hold-up man. It was beautiful, beautiful, you know? I told him I was tired. He said, all right, put one arm down. You know? Tough, you know?
Nothing but old 45's classic rock hits. Class of 1969.
This mountain, you know where I wanna go. Straight down the Mississippi River to the Gulf of Mexico, to Lake Charles, Louisiana. Little Bessie girl I once knew, and she told me just to come on by if there's anything that she could do. Up on Cripple Creek, she sends me if I spring a leak. She mends me, I don't have to speak. She defends me, a drunkard stream if I ever did see one. Good luck had just stung me. To the racetrack I did go. She bet on one horse to win, and I bet on another to show. The odds were in my favor. I had 'em 5-1, and that nag to win came around the track. Sure enough, we had won. Up on Cripple Creek, and she sends me if I spring a leak. She mends me, I don't have to speak. She defends me, a drunkard's dream if I ever did see one. I took up all of my winnings, and I gave my little Bessie half. She tore it up and threw it in my face, just for a laugh. Now there's one thing in the whole wide world I sure would like to see. That's when that little love of mine dips a donut in my teeth. Up on Cripple Creek, she sends me if I spring a leak. She mends me, I don't have to speak. She defends me, a drunkard's dream if I ever did see one. Me and my mate were back at the shack. We had Spike Jones on the box. She said, I can't take the way he sang, but I love to hear him talk. Now that just gave my heart a throb to the bottom of my feet. And I swore as I took another pull, my Bessie can't be beat. Up on Cripple Creek, she sends me if I spring a leak. She mends me, I don't have to speak. She defends me, a drunkard's dream if I ever did see one. No, no, Lord, Lord, Lord. No, Lord, Lord, Lord. There's a flood out in California, and up north is freezing cold. And this living off the road is getting pretty old. So I guess I'll call up my big mama, tell her I'll be rolling in. But you know deep down, I'm kinda tempted to go and see my Bessie again. Up on Cripple Creek, she sends me if I spring a leak. She mends me, I don't have to speak. She defends me, a drunkard's dream if I ever did see one. No, no, Lord, Lord, Lord. No, no, Lord, Lord, Lord.
Welcome to the second half of this edition of Classic Rock Hits Class of 1969. Boy, rock music was really changing. I mean, bands who had their infancy in the early 1960s were experimenting with a more gritty sound, and that sound from the band was pretty nice to listen to. You just heard the album version of Up on Cripple Creek from the band. Now, while not purely hard rock, the 1969 song had a totally different sound to it. Radio music programmers didn't know if it was a rock song or a country song, or maybe a mix of both. The song made it to number 25 on the Billboard Hot 100 record chart toward the end of 1969. On the other hand, the Rolling Stones were still very popular, but their music was capturing the more gritty realities of the late 1960s. I opened the set with Gimme Shelter, which was on the Rolling Stones' Let It Bleed album, released in 1969. Gimme Shelter was not released as a single from the album, but the album itself was a huge commercial success for the Rolling Stones. Historically, in 1969, the Beatles gave their final live performance from the roof of the Apple recording studio in London in January of that year. It only ran less than an hour. Now, here's a piece of music trivia that goes along with that Woodstock set I played a while back. The Beatles were invited to perform at Woodstock, but they turned down the invitation.
Nothing but old 45's classic rock hits. Class of 1969.
Will you come walking now?
That, my friends, is Humble Pie before they became rock stars. That's something called Natural Born Boogie, although they sing Natural Born Woman in the song. Humble Pie got together in the UK in 1969 with guitarist Peter Frampton supplying the guitar licks and vocals in a lot of their songs, and in that song in particular. That song, by the way, was never a hit in the United States, but it was a hit in several other countries. I opened the set with Tommy James and the Shondells and their number one hit, Crimson and Clover. Now, you may not consider Tommy James and the Shondells to be classic rock. Well, they kind of are. The song actually hit our radios in late 1968, but it was played night and day throughout most of 1969, and that is why I included it in this show. The song was also a hit single in at least 5 other countries. Now, historically in 1969, the supersonic passenger airplane, the Concorde, made a test flight in France. And something we take for granted in our lives every single day, the ATM, or automatic teller machine, it was introduced in the United States.
Nothing but old 45's classic rock hits. Class of 1969.
Lay, lady, lay, lay across my big breast bed. Lay, lady, lay, lay across my big breast bed. Whatever colors you have in your mind, I'll show them to you, and you'll see them shine. Lay, lady, lay, lay across my big breast bed. Stay, lady, stay, stay with your man a while. Until the break of day, let me see you make 'em smile. His clothes are dirty, but his hands are clean, and you're the best thing that he's ever seen. Stay, lady, stay, stay with your man a while. Why wait any longer for the world to begin? You can have your cake and eat it too. Why wait any longer for the one you love when he's standing in front of you? Lay, lady, lay, lay across my big breast bed. Stay, lady, stay, stay while the night is still ahead. I long to see you in the morning light. I long to reach for you in the night. Stay, lady, stay, stay while the night is still ahead.
Now, there's a song you rarely hear on radio except on stations like this. Thunderclap Newman and their one and only hit single called Something in the Air from 1969. Thunderclap Newman was a trio of British musicians who were produced by Pete Townsend from The Who. In fact, the guy doing the vocals in that song was Speedy Keene. He also served as Pete Townsend's chauffeur. I opened the set with Bob Dylan and his 1969 hit, Lay, Lady, Lay. The song was from his Nashville Skyline album, which demonstrated Dylan's interest in country music. In fact, the song was a radically new sound from Bob Dylan, something which music critics welcomed. What I'm going to do now is finish off this class of 1969 with a song that was not a hit record. In fact, the band that's doing the song, Pacific Gas and Electric Company, very few people will remember them. Check out the song. Here's Miss Lucy.
Good morning, Miss Lucy. Didn't mean to make you late. No, 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 no. Good morning, Miss Lucy, child. I didn't mean to make you late. All right. Tell your mama schooling that I didn't forget to close your garden gate. Oh, Lucy, Lucy, Lucy. You sure look good to me. Oh, Miss Lucy, mama. You sure look good to me. Yeah, you sure do. You looking good up and down and just as far as my poor eyes can see. Go on, do it to it. Ow. Come on home with me now. I'll show you what that sweet loving's all about. Ow! 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 Hey! Yeah! Hey! Yeah!
Pretty catchy song, huh? Well, I thought so. That's why I played it. That was a rock band from California called Pacific Gas and Electric with a song called Miss Lucy. It was from their very first album in 1968, but you may remember their number 14 hit from a year later in 1970. Are You Ready? Now, you may remember that. It was a long time ago, and basically, the band is virtually forgotten today. Well, those drums mean that it's the end of another exciting Nothing But Old 45 show. This time, I was concentrating on the class of 1969. Had a chance to play some Beatles, Bob Seger, Led Zeppelin, the band, and of course I threw the Rolling Stones in there as well. Hope you enjoyed the show. I'm Larry Kratka. I'll be talking to you real soon.